and thank you for joining me today once again at Frugal Gamer. Today we're going to be talking about 5 ways that you can lower your gas bill. Now, some of these are depending on the season, but you know what, let's just jump right in. Number 1 is cooking outside more. You can lower your gas, well, if you have a gas stove. You could be cooking outside more, using a grill or even making your own bonfire outside, and then you could be using that to cook instead. You are sitting out in the sun, therefore you're getting more energy from the sun and vitamin D. You're also cooking it outside so it has more airflow. Excuse me. So it has more airflow, and on top of that, it's cooking on a real fire, so it's probably going to be cooked a hell of a lot better than it would be if you were just using your stove. But like I said, some of these things are depending on the season, and this is just one of those things. Or if you live in, say, California or Nevada or something like that, it might not even be a problem. You could probably do it all year round. Alright, and number 2 is going to be turning down your thermostat. A lot of people don't know this, but when you have your heating set to a certain degree, what the gas companies do is they charge you by the temperature, by the degree. So go ahead and lower that 1 to 2 degrees, or if you can, 3 or 4. This is one way that you can save a lot of money on your gas bill if your heating is gas. What I suggest is that you get a heater fan, a heater/fan, however you want to look at it. What this does is it helps in the summertime because you can just turn on that fan and it'll cool the room. And then also when the winter comes, you could turn on that heater, and that is going to allow you to heat the room without having to bump up that thermostat. Or even put a couple more layers on if you don't have a heater fan at your disposal and you're watching this in the winter time. Number 3 is actually going to be investing in blackout curtains. I've heard this so many times, and seriously, just about every thing that I've done research with says that I should get blackout curtains. Because this is going to keep the cool in for when it's hot out, and then it's also going to keep the heat in for when it's cold out. So basically, it keeps it within a certain range of temperatures. And it just makes it more pleasant throughout the season. Number 4 is going to be seal your doors and windows. Now, some of us live in an apartment like me, and we can't exactly insulate our windows and doors and all that. But if you live in a home, an actual house, you should be getting, I forget what they're called. But what I was thinking of doing was I was going to get these gripper pads, and I was going to put them all around the window, take out the window, put it all around the window, and then that's going to help it insulate. And then there are these, I forget what they're called, but you put them under your door, and then it seals that little bit of space under the door. And it actually keeps in the cool and the, and the heat. You want that because that's going to save even more on your heating and cooling. Alright, and number 5 is, if it's winter time right now, where, whenever you're watching this, or wherever you are in the world, open your oven after cooking. If you really want to get more heat, and you need it bad, cook something, and then leave your oven open. or bake something and then leave your oven open. Leaving that open is going to let the heat circulate throughout the home or apartment. And what that is going to do is that's going to make it to where you do not have to turn up that thermostat. You do not have to turn on that heater fan. You do not have to do anything extra. You just have to open that up. Now, of course, if you have pets like I do, or you have children, this may not be the best idea. But it is just one of the few ways that I was able to come up with to save money. Alright, and that was the 5 ways that you can save money on your gas bill. I hope you guys liked the video. Comment down below how you save money on your gas bill. And let me know what you thought of the video. Bye-bye.